Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. I am getting ready, so I thought we'd get ready with me. Oh man, so is everybody doing good? I hope you're doing good. I know that you're probably having some good days and some bad days, and that's just life, isn't it? By the way, I'm really loving this little butterfly ring. These are just, I think, little rhinestones. But isn't that pretty? I got that last year in the hospital gift shop. I was waiting on something for Dad, and I went in the gift shop and saw that ring, and I really liked it. So I bought it. And actually, that wasn't my dad's. That's when I was waiting for an x-ray. And not waiting. I went to get an x-ray, and then when I came out, I went in the gift shop because I got a shop, and it was there. It's just pretty. It's very pretty. It's 3 little butterflies. One's kind of blue, like that. What's it called? Aurora Borealis blue, and then a pink rhinestone and like a peridot green. And it looks pretty with my beautiful chocolate diamonds ring my husband got me in rose gold. I'm still getting used to it. I'm not used to wearing rose gold, do you know? And so, I'm mixing things. So while I'm talking to you, let me just go ahead and do my thing. Y'all know that I put on 2 skincares. The Lift Eye Concentrate, which is this from Chanel. And I put it on the middle finger, and then I just dab it between. And then I just kind of, because it's very fluid and like a very thin lotion feel, you aren't tugging when you put it on, but I do go ahead and smooth it back and forth. And then I do pat it in, because that's, I don't know that really patting this lightly, which is all you should do around your eyes or your face period, unless you're slapping it. I don't know if that brings a whole lot of circulation, like people say, well, it brings circulation. I think it just pushes product down in the pores, which is a good idea. It makes it stay. And then with any leftover, I go, you know, between the brows, because I have a real deep wrinkle there, and, you know, what do they call them? Smoker's wrinkles? I'm not a smoker, but you can still get these wrinkles. Kissy wrinkles? Or kissy face wrinkles? I don't know. Alright, and then I use my other thing, which is the Lift Cream Riche, which y'all have seen, I don't know, 400 years from me. So I always go backward and use my nail. Come straight up so I don't touch any other product in there. It makes like little runways in there from me doing this. And then I do go to the middle, but then I also go to the first finger and the ring finger, and then I rub them together. And just all over. I rub this in. And here's what I love about this product. It really moisturizes, but it absorbs so fast it doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't feel greasy. It doesn't sweat under my makeup. You know, they have some things do that. This doesn't. Like I can rub the leftover in my hands. Okay. Also, before I go any further, I wanted to show you 3 products that are just, I'm really liking. I got this Oribe Après Beach. After the beach. Wave and Shine Spray. Spray Ondulation en Brillance. So it's for wave and shine. And this was the little sample size that I got in my Birchbox from my boss, who gave me a subscription. And remember, I'm comparing that to Ipsy. This is really good. I mean, I did not realize how good. I knew that Oribe, I don't think it was this. I think it's a dry shampoo that a lot of people talk about. And I see why they talk about the smell, y'all. This smells so good. But this is just great for texturizing. So I did not wash my hair today. You know, you can take a bath every day without washing your hair, and you should. You shouldn't wash your hair every day because it does strip it from the natural oils from it. And so a lot of times I'll either put my hair up and just make sure the shower doesn't hit it. It may hit a little of it. Or I'll put on a shower cap. And, but anyway, so then I sprayed this, and it's like it comes out of there like crazy is the only thing. Look at that. It just shoots it. But it kind of texturizes it. Look at that. It smells so good you don't even want to put on perfume. That just smells good. Alright, so that's one thing. Here's another. Y'all know I'm older, and some of you may be as well. And so you get kind of like your hair thins, and you can see through to your scalp, which mine's pink. And so it looks thinner. And Madison Reed has this powder, and it's called the Root Touch Up. And I think Soft Surroundings has something similar, but, and I thought it was just, oh, it's just brown eyeshadow. I don't know what it has in it, but it must have some kind of a wax or something in it, because it sticks. It's not just like eyeshadow. And this is in light brown, which your root would be if you have blonde. And it just looks like a big bronzer, like that. And you literally just, you put some on. I don't want to do it because I just hairsprayed. But, and then you just put it right in the root area like that. And just, it kind of makes it where you don't look so, like, balding. I'm just telling you. Alright, so that's another product. And then I had told y'all I was a MAC wipes all the way. I still think they are really, really good. Probably the best, but these Neutrogena Makeup Remover, and it says on here, even waterproof mascara. Just make sure it says that. You can get these at the drugstore or grocery store, and these are every bit as good as MAC wipes. Now, I wouldn't say that about just any of them. I do like my Revitalift from L'Oreal wipes, and I love the way they smell. They smell like my Lancome milk cleanser. And Lancome and L'Oreal are both owned by L'Oreal Luxe, so there may be a scent that they transfer to certain products. So I love that one, but I feel like this one even works better because this one gets a waterproof mascara off pretty fast. So does the Revitalift, it's just a little more work. So I'm a huge fan of these. I had to tell y'all, these three products are, I would say, in my new favorites. So this will be in my 2017 favorites at the end of the year. If I remember that. Okay, so I've put on my skincare products, which I have shown you, is from Chanel. I have tried other things. I'm not saying, you know, that I'm trying to be a name dropper or anything. I've tried a lot of the L'Oreal, and I've tried some of the Oil of Olay. That didn't work for me well. I seem to have a reaction to Oil of Olay. It may have been a product in it. But, that is what I use. So then y'all know also from Chanel, these three items are non-negotiable for me at this point. Is my Perfection Lumiere Velvet in color number 22 Beige Rose. And so I tried these new brushes, and I didn't like them. This is the foundation brush, and that is just too small of a surface. So I'm going to go up one, and I'm going to use this. This says it's for the blusher. There's no real product left on this. And I'm going to try it one more time using my Wonderful. And I'm going to put it on like toothpaste, just a little circle. And I'm going to do a little more than I did yesterday because, or whenever it was that I did that. I'm not sure I gave it a fair shot because I'm not sure I put enough product on the brush. But I definitely did this time. I'll put a little right there, down the nose, and where it stops, nobody knows. So, I'm trying to give this, everybody says that this is how you're supposed to use it. It is better coverage, and I think part of it is that one that said foundation was just too, it's too small. I want to have this cover more at a time, more space at a time. And I do actually feel right now while I'm using this that I'm getting a better response. Maybe it was that I didn't have enough product on the brush. Maybe that was it. I don't feel like I'm just moving product around, I will tell you that. Because sometimes you don't want your brush to absorb the product, because you do want to move the product around. If you want it to absorb anywhere, you want it to absorb on your skin, not on into the brush. And that's my problem with my Velvet Luxes, is they just absorb too much of the product into themselves, and instead of it being on my face, it's just deep in the brush and I can't get it out. And then they told me when I went to Ulta, which I don't know if that's the best response. I mean, I know that it's exclusively sold at Ulta. Remember, do that. Make sure you get your line, blend that in real good. This color is a perfect color match for me, and so it blends pretty good. Anyway, y'all, I do feel like that was better. Much better. Much, much better, as White Christmas would say. I still think I'm going to go with a traditional brush, but I like this now. Okay, so I did that. Also, another faithful, and when this runs out, this CHEEKATHON runs out from Benefit, I will probably go and purchase Dallas, because I liked Dallas before, and the individual, and Dandelion, because they're just really good matches for me, and that's these two over here. That's Dallas and that's Dandelion. These are a little too rusty for me, or too muddy for me. I may use the Coralista in the summer when maybe my skin's got a little more color. Here's the thing, people always say that, but when you're older, you don't want to get in the sun, period. And so it's not that, you know, my skin's going to have more color. It's see, even this right now is looking brown to me, and this is Dallas. And I'm going right at the hairline and then swirling at the temple. Now I'll go back and blend that in because it's going to be just too much on first swipe. So go back and blend it all in better. Otherwise it's going to look like a Oompa Loompa. I always do the bridge of my nose come down and then do under my nose. That's just because I have a very large nose and I don't agree with going down either side. It just does not work. I don't know why it doesn't work, but I've tried it a million times. It does not work. So that's not what I do to get rid of that big nose look. And I'm going to just kind of carve out. This starts to drop as you get older. By the way, this is going to definitely be going into 2. But when this drops, this is a really good thing just to take the leftover blush from, or the leftover bronzer, and just kind of go under there and then down right here as well. And then I do touch up with just a hair of blush as well, so it's not so browny looking, you know. Okay,